Welcome back to Cjaymusic. Welcome, guys. You are highly welcome. Into this video, we will be doing something very important, special for you, a very dedicated video. You know, guys, I'm taking my exam, but I decided to do this video so that because it's been a while now, I haven't posted. So if this is your first time visit my YouTube channel, I want you to please make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload videos like this. I always upload videos on how to make beats, how to mix your vocals, how to mix you master them as well. That's what I do here. You can check my channel, you will see other videos to add up to your knowledge that you will learn from this one. So without further ado, hit that subscribe button and let's get to it, guys. So I recorded this vocal and I decided to mix this vocal along with you. So get your headphones set, your earpiece set, and let's get started. So this is what I recorded, guys. Take a listen real quick. It's your boy CJ. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to go mad for love. I don't want to keep myself. I don't want to stress myself. I don't want to stress myself with a kind of small heartbreaking thing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But this kind of love that I can see, you jump inside 2 to 3 more. You what's up? You what's up? So that's what I literally recorded, and let's just jump into the mixing because this video will be very much detailed and you just pay keen attention to what we will do now. So the first thing when I'm mixing, I route all my vocals, you know, all my recorded vocals to one mix box, as I call it, and there where I apply all my effects, and then I separate the delay and the reverb. Sometimes I add the reverb directly, sometimes I add the delay directly, but when I analyze that the vocal will not love such a way, so I decided to separate them. So this is my mix box, and I have few plugins I just used. You just need to know what you are using. You don't need to use tons of plugins to get what you want, right? So the first thing I added was my, you know, I arrange these things randomly, but according to mixing procedure, what I always add first is my parametric EQ2. This parametric EQ2 is the first one I added here after the auto tune was added. So this is the parametric EQ. The vocal was kind of like you know, all this place what I brought this to 624 hertz was kind of sound like something is grinding within, right? So I cut that off. So I will always say this, our purpose to EQ vocals is to get rid of unwanted frequency, is to clean the vocal from the gloominess, the darkness, you know. And then what I did here, I cut this this low end here, and I increase the high end to 1122 hertz, and 60 in percentage is 61%. So I increase this because if I add reverb, I want the reverb to be behind the vocal. That's what I increase the high end a little bit to give it some clarity. And then after applying this EQ, the next stuff I brought here was mine my parametric, my Fab Filter Pro DS is a deesser. This one is responsible to cut down the those sounds in your songs. So I use this, and I didn't touch anything much. What I did, I just used the default preset because I just did this for just doing it sick, because I don't really have the SS sound of songs that much. So if you don't have Fab Filter, you have to download this and then I use, so with the two plugins added, the vocal sounds like this.
I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much.
As you can see, the vocal is still dry. We are still processing, and let me kind of solo the instrument. And then I added DS. I added fresh air, so you need to download fresh air as well. So this fresh air is a really nice plugin. It gives your vocal clarity, it gives your vocal transparency, it gives your vocal the, you know, the vibe. You know, if your vocal is kind of gloom, it's kind of dark, you know, it's not really flushing out what you really want, you know, this add air after you apply a reverb, all this stuff, then it really helps a lot. So fresh air is a very nice plugin. You can get this as well. And then I selected a preset called Presence Pop, and I just left it at that, and that was all. So after applying this one, what I added again was my Parametric Far Filter Pro compressor, because I recorded the vocal in mono. You have to know what you are doing. If you are mixing in mono, mixing a mono vocal, if you are mixing a stereo vocal, you should know the plugins to use. So this one is specifically for mono vocals. So I didn't touch anything much. What I did, I just selected a very nice preset here. If you have this plugin, you go to vocals and you select Pro Voice over BM. Guys, this will make your vocals sound nice. So after I selected this, that was all I did, and let me play how that sound.
I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love.
You notice that after applying a compressor, it kind of bringing some that kind of sound up, right? That's why you have to EQ your vocal wells to get rid of those things, because after getting rid of them while doing your EQing, by the time you apply your compressor will bring all those things up. Yeah, guys, so you need to EQ your vocal well based on how the artist will sing, because other people sing in noise, other people sing in quiet place, other people, you know. So I also have I added fruity limiter. This fruity limiter I added because of the noise gate, to reduce on noise. It also has noise gate preset here, and I just brought a little bit down because the vocal recording in a quiet place. And that was all I did, guys. So with these plugins, the song sound like this.
I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love.
Yeah, guys, you can see it's getting better little by little, right? So all these plugins, you don't need to add 10 tons of plugins on your vocals. You just need to know what you are doing. So after adding fruity limiter, the next thing that came to my mind was my fruity compressor. So I used two compressor on this vocal. I use this stock plugin of fruity compressor, and I increased my loudness to 5.0 dB, and I brought the threshold down to minus 25.9 dB, and the attack is 15 milli per second, and I brought the compression ratio to 4.0 to 1, and I brought this to soft to get a that kind of warm vibe, you know, not harsh, not in a vintage way. And then I use those two compressor, and then the last preset, the last VST I used on this vocal channel, on the vocals EFS channel, was my Far Filter Pro Q2. Is also a mono, because I'm missing a mono vocal. It's a EQ. So I added two EQ. So this is the one I added first, before I went to fruity parametric. This one, I added this one first before adding my fruity parametric EQ. So this one is more advanced to me, so you know you can mess with anyway, which you can solo areas, you listen to what is playing in that very direction. A bad frequency coming on, you can call them off. So normally three chord off is always enough. You don't have to EQ onto the vocal sound that kind of robotic, I mean like chipmunk stuff, you know. So I cut the low end to 40.566 hertz, and then I just take
I
this.
don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I
Let
don't
me
want too
put
much.
this one.
I don't want to. I don't want too much. I
But the
don't want to
problem,
rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love.
so that was all I added. Considerably, I added was 7 VSTs on my main mixing channel, and the last the other one I added was my reverb. Reverb is a key. You don't have to leave the vocal dry. So let's listen without reverb, let's listen without delay. But with the other plugin, let's listen how it sound got.
I don't want too much. I don't want to. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much.
It sound
I don't want to. I don't want too much.
it sound much more better than before. It was looking poor, but because of the little mixing we did, it just transformed it to another level. And the last, we are going to the reverb. I use Valhalla Vintage Verb. This is a nice reverb plugin, and I brought down the decay to 5.12 decibel or 5.12 seconds, and the mix I left it just as it is, 100%, and that accelerated the preset concert hall. There are other presets that you can choose according to your taste, but I always love to use concert hall, right? So with the reverb, it sounds like this.
I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to. I don't.
So the reverb plays a major role in making your vocal to sit within the mix based on how you apply it. I always do that, and it helps me a lot. And then I added another one to call the wider. This one, it makes your reverb wider in the background. Yeah, it makes your reverb wider in the background. It spread the echo across the beats and the vocal. So it's a free plugin. You can download this at Plugin Boutique or any other website that offer VSTs. So the next thing I added, I EQ the reverb. Yes, because I want the reverb to be behind the vocal. So I brought this down in the middle here to give it some.
I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much.
Brought this down.
I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to.
And then after that, I added something special called my delay, and this delay is a stock plugin delay that I use, and this is it, Fruity Delay 3. And I just brought down a level to 29.7%. The feedback level to 29.9%, 7%. And that was all I selected the preset. The ping pong effect is always nice on vocals. Other people uses mono stereos and whatever, but this one I use ping pong. And with the reverb and delay, with the other stuff, it sounds like this.
I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't.
So that's the reverb I added, and then with the instrument all together sound like this.
I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to.
So let me give you. So another thing I added was I EQ the reverb, the delay to a level so that I can only hear the end of the note, the end of the musical note, like this. Listen.
I don't want too much.
I don't want too much. I only want to hear too much. So that's what I EQ it, and then I draw it in the middle up to 0.1 decibel, 151 hertz, so that I can only hear the end of the note. I don't want to hear the entire thing repeating itself in the background. And that's all I did. After EQing that, nothing was done. So guys, this is how mixing is so easy. So if you need a fat filter VST plugin, I have the fat filter bundle. I will send you this VST plugin, but you should comment in the section. You should comment in this comment section, and say CJ, I really need this VST plugins, and I will get to you very quickly as soon as possible. And we are here to help one another. And so with everything I added, so without nothing,
I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want too much.
And then with everything all together, it sounds like this. It sounds like this, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, I solo the.
It's your boy CJ. It's your boy CJ. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love. I don't want too much. I don't want to go mad for love. I don't want to keep myself. I don't want to stress myself. I don't want to stress myself with a kind of small heartbreaking thing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. For this kind of nobody, nobody. Bodies, no holiday. Bodies, no holiday. When you broke, you no more friend. Bodies, no holiday. When you broke, you no more. Then I can't keep my leg corner. I don't get time for motor. And I like my work corner. You know. I don't want too much. I don't want to rush for love.
So guys, thanks for watching. If you need this song, you can check it out on Audio Mac. The link is in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. It gives me motivation to continue to do such videos like this. And thanks for watching. See you next time.